Terry Wiki. Broman. Big kick by Broman. Wayne Smith back on his 22. Running across the field now. Boland. They're 9 metres short of the halfway. Goodwin. Lease. Over the halfway. Coming to the quarter line. On the inside, Ron Giddo is streaking away. He'll score. Oh, good bust by Western Suburbs. Cooper and, Goodwin and Lease. Eventually putting Ron Giddo into the clear for that try. Ross Cale. Incidentally, the Dally M Awards for this weekend, the Daily Mirror Channel 10 Dally M Awards, they'll be announced in Monday night's Eyewitness News on 10. Oh, gee, that was a big kick by Broman, full of ambition, but I don't think that wing three-quarter, young Jeff Case, is, as Keith Barnes indicated, fully recovered from that knock he took in that tackle.
But clever play by Broman. He put the ball well in field and then he allowed for the drift with the wind, and was very well placed.
Good passing by the Panthers. That's Kevin Dan streaking towards the line. Will he make it? Yes. Kevin Dan, three-pointer to Penrith. Scoreline level at 5-all.
Well, there's not much you can say about that try. He did it all himself.
The language of most coaches is unforgivable. Or should be in the languages of all coaches. Quick hands by the Magpies. Gibbo downfield, linking up with him is Case the winger, but he eventually held the ball too long. This is Warren Boland, the captain, stepping off the left foot, then back to Jeff Case, and here's a try coming up for Jim Lease. Lease scores for the Magpies, and they lead by 8 points to 7. This is Martin. That's Pobji. Around his man inside the 22 and around the fullback. Oh, that was almost a complete winger's try all on his own. Kevin Pobji was the man that did the running. Jones. This is Ducker. And that man is Blacklock. That's a three-pointer under the uprights. Oh, great try.
Yes,
and jubilation supreme.
Yes, it certainly was. But the player, I suppose, that would have to...
Neil, Giddo, Case coming up on the outside. Good tackle by Wolf. Neil, rolls, Lease, back to Jeffries. About 10 metres out. Now only 2 metres out. Neil, a long ball away to Gibbs, who dropped it down onto the ground, and Lease has scored his second try. Effective tackle there by the Penrith 5/8 Martin Merlo. Rolls. Back to Merlo. Scooped away by Goodwin out to Gibbs. And eventually Penrith put them to ground. Goodwin. High kick through into the wind. And it's Jim Lease. 3 tries. That's his third. Jimmy Lease, West 16, Penrith 4. Voluntary errors too. Neil, little man, he's underneath there somewhere. That's him. Lease, I tell you what, I can't quite remember the last time a lock forward has scored 3 tries in Sydney first grade football. Cooper could have been yesterday, by the way, but I just can't quickly bring it to mind. Neil. Schofield, the tackler. Gibbs. The big man, he'll score. No, he's into touch. A restart of play that didn't appear as though the ruling that was given. Starting from the 22 line. So it's Martin to Cale. And this man is Foster. That's gone okay out there onto the wing to Kenny Wolfe. And that's 6 more tackles to the Panthers. They're on the boil, the men from the mountains. Zavanovic. Sheens. Back to Zavanovic. He slipped that pass to Foster, and he gave it to Schofield, and he scores. Schofield has plunged in the far corner for West to lead 20-19 now.
Smith may have been a little bit lucky there. There was a fair amount of jostling going for the ball.
That Western Suburbs player just got the boot to it in time. So taking it back up is Ducker. Cale. Sheens is the man with the ball. Martin's pass to Zavanovic. Zavanovic is having a very busy game, I might add. Now, Broman sliding it to Ducker and given to Blacklock. He'll score, will he? Yes! Blacklock has scored his second touchdown.
And that was a better try too, the way that Broman hit the line there and actually was able to get his hands free and slip the pass.
Gibbs and Donnelly, they play their game in patches. They seem to get back and conserve a bit of energy for a while, and then they come on like human battering rams. Here's Ron Gitto getting the pass to Paul Merlo. And Merlo gets a couple of metres from that line. That's Rolls. Donnelly's number 11. Rolls again. The cross kick. 3 Western Suburbs players there for it. Scooped up by Boland. That's Wayne Smith. On the inside is Jim Lease. He'll score number 4. He has. Lease has scored his 4th try. 24-23 to Penrith. This must be. Just inside the 22. Smith. Western Suburbs 25, Penrith 24, and we're 5.5 minutes out. Cooper. Alan Neil into dummy half. He might have a go himself. There he goes, the little man with the chip. Kevin Dan is there for it, and he's taken it over the dead ball line, so the line drop out to restart. Well, West will be happy playing it down in this area now, with time getting away. 5 to go. Oh.
Say, 30 seconds left.
Well, they've got to win this scrum, and they have done that. And Foster, the halfback, is tackled by Alan Neil just outside Western Suburbs quarterway line. Out to Martin. A bad pass, which has been taken by Kevin Dan, and he's been tackled by Peter Rolls. Now Schofield to Pobji. But Penrith are running out of time. Stevie Martin is the dummy half. Pobji goes himself. Martin will probably follow him up because Martin likes to play it from dummy half himself. The siren has sounded. Kevin Roberts has called a halt. And Western Suburbs are home in the big game by 27 points to 24. And I would imagine a fairly relieved set of Western Suburbs players and a rather relieved Western Suburbs coach Roy Masters. But Western Suburbs defeating Penrith here at Lidcombe Oval by 27 points to 24, and lock forward Jim Lease scoring 4 tries for the Magpies, Ron Gitto scoring their other 3-pointer, and Peter Rolls kicked 6 goals from 7 attempts, whilst for Penrith 2 tries to Ray Blacklock, Kevin Dan and Peter Schofield a try apiece, and Peter Schofield also kicked 6 out of 7. The scrums went to Penrith 12-10, and the penalties finished 10-all. Now the error count, the drop ball error count, Western Suburbs lost it 20 times and Penrith 17 times. The crowd 6,297, and with details on the Man of the Match award, here's Joe Hasham.
This is going to be a memorable night for our National Electronic Sales and Rentals Man of the Match. Not only will he receive a copy of tonight's game, but he'll also get access to 100 movies from our video library and a choice of one of these 3 great national products. This magnificent video cassette recorder with 7-day timer, or this video colour camera with instant playback, or this easy-to-carry portable video recorder. Tonight's Man of the Match award is a retail value of $5,000 and comes with the compliments of National Panasonic and Electronic Sales and Rentals.
And that Man of the Match award from National and Electronic Sales and Rentals goes to Jim Lease, the young lock forward from Western Suburbs with 4 tries. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ray. Well, it was a bit of a surprise to me. I was just there at the right time. That's the way the game goes. I just believe we made 20 mistakes, and I think to get away with the game, to win a game with that many mistakes, we're very lucky side.
Jim, you told us last night on Eyewitness News that you prefer to play lock rather than centre. I took it from that you have played a lot of centre football.
Yeah, well, I played most of my football in the centre up home with North Tamworth and that, but coming down here I wanted to play lock. They bought me as a lock second rower, and I'm happy. I'm real happy with the way I went today, and I couldn't believe the 4 tries come up. That's all.
Peter Rolls had a good game, and he supplied you with a couple of opportunities that, well, Peter Rolls has become accustomed to doing.
Yeah, well, a couple of chips, a couple of bombs, I just followed through, and the ball come my way, and all I had to do was fall over the line, you know. But he's a very good player to play with, because he's got a real steady influence in the game, and he thinks all the time, you know, and I'm just real happy to be out there with blokes like him.
I'm told the last lock forward for Western Suburbs to score 4 tries in a first-grade match was a great Western Suburbs player called Peter McLean. So congratulations, you've walked into the Hall of Fame very quickly.
Oh, I don't know about that, just on the spot, you know, Ray, but I'm just glad I did it, and I'm just glad we could win.
Jim, you're a good young player. I think there's a bright future in Sydney football for you, and it's a great prize from National and Electronic Sales and Rentals that you've won today.
Thanks very much, and I'm very happy to win it.
That's Jimmy Lease, a lock forward from the country with Western Suburbs, and you're going to be hearing a lot more about him in the years to come in rugby league, I'm sure. I'm Ray Warren, and on behalf of Keith Barnes, we'll see you from the big game now, and hope to have your company Wednesday night when Balmain play St George in the Tooth Cup.